Any question at all?
No.
All right. So when we talk about EDD from LMP, what is EDD? EDD is estimated date of delivery. Okay. So LMP is now what's last menstrual period. Expected date of delivery, when she's expected to deliver. Date of delivery. And the LMP means what? Last menstrual period. Please hope we're all following with these terms I'm giving. Hope it's not strange. You can ask me at any point, remember, stop me and ask me any question. Because I want us to try this out ourselves, and then so that you'll follow, even if you don't understand anything. But once you understand how to calculate EDD from LMP and the EGE from LMP also, at least you've gained a lot from this class. So even if it's someone that just tells you that, I remember just December, I saw my older sister. She was carrying, she was pregnant, of course, and then I just asked her LMP, and then she told me. So I was able to calculate that, okay, for my LMP, I know that her date of delivery, expected date of delivery should be so and so. Plus or minus 2, actually, that's how we do the calculation. And yeah, she told me it's true because that's what doctor told her. It has come. So it's actually fun when you try it out. You just see someone randomly, someone close to you actually, or you just see a patient maybe where you're working or schooling, and then you can try that out. It will help stick better. So now we'll try the exercise. I'll explain that we'll try the exercise, okay? Now what you do is you add 9 months. If the LMP, okay, the LMP, of course, they will give you the day with the months and the year, isn't it? Because it's an actual date. Take, for example, today's date is what? 16th March 2024, 2024. So that is the date she'll give you. It can be any date. Her last menstrual period can be any day. Of course, it can't be less than 1 month because she won't know that she's pregnant within 1 month until when she's expecting her next menstruation that she doesn't see, then she will start expecting. So that's aside. So someone should give me any dates that we can use here. Let me use as an example. Any date at all as the LMP. Of course, it should be a date that is behind us, not ahead of us. Yeah, I'm listening. I just want to engage you. That's what I'm asking. Any date at all? Anyone?
A date of what?
Just any date, random dates in the past. Not more than 9 months ago. Any date at all.
October.
Okay, October what?
9.
9th, 2023, obviously. That should be within 9 months ago. Okay, so if mom meets you with this date now and you want to calculate, this is her LMP. Take notes. This is her LMP. That's her last menstrual period. She meets you, and this is her last menstrual period. You know why we say last menstrual period? A woman is supposed to see her menstruation every, at least, let me use the average, 28 days, isn't it? Or 1 month, every month rather. But if the last menstrual period was months ago, it means that this woman is pregnant. That's the most possible explanation. Of course, there are some other causes of stoppage of menstruation, but then the general idea is that she's pregnant. That's why we're trying to calculate pregnancy here, expected date of delivery. So if the LMP is 9th October, all you need to do is, okay, let me put it here. You add 9 to the months, and then add 7 to the days. Okay, that will give you the LMP. So when you're adding 7 to the days, this is 9, isn't it? 9 plus 7 will give us 16, right?
Yes.
So now, because we're trying to calculate EDD, remember what EDD is? Expected date of delivery. And then 9, adding 9 to October, what?
16th October.
No. I mean, we've added 7 to
July.
9. That's what we got 16.
July, I
So
believe.
we're
July,
adding
right?
9. Sorry?
It will be
Yes,
July.
July.
May.
July,
Wait.
yes, exactly.
Yes.
So July, and remember this is 2024, right?
Yes.
Well, that's the next 9 months. So this woman is expected to give birth on the 16th July 2024. Remember what I said? Plus or minus 2. We're not always accurate. Different women, different hormones, different ways their body reacts. So but this is the expected date of
Where
delivery
did the
that will
July
happen.
come from?
Okay, see what I wrote here. Can you see this? There are just two rules. You add 9 to the months. That means you add 9 months to the month you have. Okay, I didn't write it well. I am supposed to remove this S here. So you add 9 months to the month. And then here also you add 7 days to the days. To the day. So answering your question now, you said how do we get the July? We added 9 months to October. 9 months from October is what? July. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Exactly. So that was how we got it. 9 months, you add 9 months to the month. So yeah, to the month, which is given to you, and then you add 7 days to the day which was given to you, and that was it. But remember, like I said, plus or minus 2 means it can be minus 2 is what? Minus 2 means this can be was it 16? So this can be 14th, or this can go as far as 18th of July. Do you understand? Like it can delay by 2 days, or it can comes earlier. It can come earlier with 2 days. Are we together? Okay.
Yes. Yes, yes.
All right. So let's try one more example and then we'll move to the next part. I need another date. Another date, please. Anybody? Which is within 9 months. Sorry.
14th February.
Okay, 14th February. That's a good one. I think I already know the EDD already. This number 2. All right. Her LMP is 14th. Sorry. LMP is what? 14th February this year, right? Because last year will be more than 9 months. I'm using last year. So this year. Okay, so the month comes in with 14th February. Okay. So I'll leave you guys out to try it. Should I wait for you with responses?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm waiting. So I'll be the EDD, estimated date of delivery. Just one rule you have here. One set of rule you have here. When you have your answer, you can just tell me.
Um, I got what's it, the 21st of November,
Okay,
2024.
okay. Any contrary, any different answer?
I got the same.
Okay. Remember, it is also what? Plus or minus 2. You just spit it out. You mustn't mention 19th, 20th, 21st, 22nd, 20, no, just say 21st November 2022 plus or minus 2 days. Plus or minus 2 days. All right, so well done. At least from now you can calculate estimated. You can estimate someone's date of delivery by just telling you her LMP. Okay, and that's basic. So the last part for this class will be on calculation of EGA. I told you EGA is what? Estimated gestational age. Hope you all understand what this means. It means the age of the fetus or the baby in the womb. How old is this baby? That's what estimated gestational age means. Okay. So if you want to estimate how old the baby is, you can also look at the pregnant woman, but just from her telling you her LMP, then you can know how old this baby is. Like I told you, the same thing I did when I saw my sister in December and she told me her LMP. I calculated her estimated date of delivery and also how old the baby. Actually, she's carrying twins. So I already knew also. Now that aside.
Sorry, I have a question.
Yes, I'm listening.
Um, when you say the last menstrual period, okay, do you mean like the last day the person got like her periods, the last day she finished seeing her periods, or like the day that they did
The day that it started. Okay.
the day that?
It started. The day it started. You remember menstrual period can last up to 8 days. I showed that 2 to 8 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the bracket. That's the range, I mean. So the first day it started, that's her last menstrual period. It's not when it's finished. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let me use practice. Or do you understand clearly?
I think, but I was just confusing. I
Okay.
thought maybe it would be the day that she met someone else to do the thing.
No, 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 no. That's a different thing entirely. You know,
Okay.
it's because okay, no, no, no. That doesn't count for anything at all.
Okay.
Doesn't count for anything at all. Yeah. It's just the day she saw her period. The first day, the period can start, okay, let's say 5th March. It started 5th March and then ended on the 8th of March. You understand? Which is just last week, I guess, isn't it? So now that means from 5th to 8th, it means that her period was for 3 days. So now you use the first day the period started, the very first day she saw the menses, she saw the blood. That's the first day you use, you consider as the LMP, not when it got finished. So that's how we calculate it. And then not actually, it has nothing to do with sex or intercourse or anything at all. It's just her menses. Last day she saw it. All right, so back to estimated gestational age now. Um, so basically what we're doing here is to calculate and estimate how old this child is, or the children, if they are twins or multiple pregnancies. Just carry multiple pregnancies, okay. So you follow gently, you have it grabs attention of what I'm about to do, okay. Now, this estimated gestational age is based on the day she's seeing you. If a woman is seeing me today, I mean, if a woman that's a patient seeing me as doctor today, me seeing me who is a doctor today, and I estimate her gestational age, that's the age of the baby, to be 33 weeks, 6 days. Or let me just say 36. Yeah, 33 weeks, 6 days of gestation. And then she sees me tomorrow again, or she sees another day, another doctor, I mean, tomorrow. The estimated gestational age will change, isn't it? Why? Because tomorrow is a new day, another day has been added. So it won't be 36 weeks, 6 days. It will be 36. So it won't be 33 weeks, 6 days. It will be 33 weeks, 7 days, which is 34 weeks, isn't it? So every day counts. So that's why you have to calculate based on that day she's seeing you. If you are seeing a woman today, you are consulting a woman today, a pregnant woman today, and you calculate her estimated gestational age to be this. When she sees you tomorrow, you can't use that same EGA. You have to calculate again. Or since you're the one seeing her, it's just one day, just add the extra day and that was all. So that's what this means. Now, back to the calculation itself. We have what we call LMP. Like I said, it's from LMP again, you will find this estimated gestational age. So I think let's use the same LMP that we'll use. The first one was what, 9th October, isn't it? So if our LMP is 9th October, this is number one, is 9th October 2023. And then she's booking today. I mean, she's seeing me today. Today is what? 16th March, isn't it? Booking day. I mean, she came to meet me at the clinic or hospital today, which is 16th March. It means that, yes, I'll make reference to this 16th March. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do, follow carefully, like I said, okay, so you don't miss anything. You draw a table and write months, days, weeks, and then days. Okay, this way. Now, months, days, weeks, and days. So now you start with the LMP. The LMP is 9th October 2023. So you write October itself. From October, you start writing down to this very month we are in. October, November, December, January, February, and then March. Okay, write this first. Are we together? You start from you're using this LMP. Make reference to LMP. The month is what? October, because you're under the table or the column for months. So the month for the LMP is what? October. Then you start with the October down to March, because when she's seeing you is what? 16th March, that's today. So you start from October, the LMP, to the day she's seeing you, or to the month which the day she's seeing you falls into, which is March. Are we clear with that? Any question?
Clear for now.
Okay. So now we'll move to the next column, which is days. For that October, she saw you on the 9th of October. Sorry, she had her LMP on the 9th of October. Remember, everything you start with the LMP before booking date. We started with October, which is for LMP, and then the booking date is March. Now we're going back to the LMP, which is 9th October, isn't it? Now, how many days do you have in October? 31 days, I guess. 31 days, right? Yes, 31 days. But she's seeing you on the 9th. Yes, she's seeing you on the 9th of October. So you remove the 9 days, and then the remaining days of October, you write it out. Okay? The remaining days of October, you write it out. So if we have 31 days in October, you remove 9, what will you be left with?
June 22.
Exactly. So you write the 22 here. Only for the LMP. Sorry, yeah, only for the LMP. But then for the November, that's the following month, you just write as it is. November has how many days? 30 days, right? Yeah. December has 31 days. January has 31 days. February has either 28 or 29. But this year's February, because I talk about 2024, we had what? 29 days, isn't it?
Yes.
Then the March now. Remember, I told you the more attention should be on the LMP and then the very day she's meeting you. So the March now itself, you will not subtract, you will use the exact dates you have. Take note of these things, please. These two things I'm saying. For LMP, you subtract the day she had her LMP from the total number of days in that month. But for the day she is seeing you, you use that exact date, which is what, 16, isn't it? So you write 16 here. Hope you're not confused. Are we together?
Wait, again, can you repeat what you just said?
Okay. I said if when you're making reference to the LMP, that's the last menstrual period, which we have here as what, 9th October 2023. You subtract the 9 days from the total number of days in that month. So that's how we subtracted 9 from 31, which gave us 22, isn't it? For LNP. But for the booking day, which is March, yes, you use the exact day which she has come to see, which is 16th. Today, 16th March. You write 16th here. You don't subtract anything. Okay. Do you understand these two things I said?
Yes.
Okay. So now that you're done, I think once you don't miss this for the days, the other aspects will be a walkover for you. Once you don't miss this very column here, the other days will be a walkover for you to calculate. So I mean the other columns, I mean. So now next column is what? Weeks, isn't it? What does week? Okay, I think let me make this shorter so that I'll have space down there. All right, for weeks, this I will calculate the weeks. Okay. In 22 days, how many weeks do we have? Remember, a week is 7 days. So how many weeks do we have in 22 days? 3, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 weeks, 1
Yes,
day.
3 weeks, 1 day.
Yeah. So that 1 day that's left, you write 1 here. Do you understand?
Yes.
You understand that? Yeah. So for November, we have 30 days. How many weeks do I have in 30 days? 4, because it's 28 days that will give 4 weeks, right?
Sorry, can you repeat the 2 weeks again? 2 weeks in 1 day.
Okay. I asked, because here we'll have 22, right? They're making reference to this previous column. I'll have 22 here. So in 22 days, how many weeks do you have? You have 3 weeks, isn't it? With an extra day. So you write the 3 weeks here and then you write the 1 day here. Is that clear enough? Did you understand?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So for 30 days, how many weeks do you have in 30 days?
4 and 2 days.
Yeah, 4, and then you have extra 2 days. For 31 days, how many weeks?
4 and 3 days.
Exactly. For 3 days. For the same thing with January, 4 weeks, 3 days. For February, how many? This February with 29 days, how many?
4
4
weeks,
weeks,
1 day.
1 day.
Yes, 4 weeks, 1 day. But remember, this is because this is 2024 February. If it was 2023 February, then it would be 4 here and then 0 here. Hope you know the reason. Because here will be 28, isn't it?
Yes.
Exactly. So that's why we'll have 4 weeks, 1 day for this February. And then this 16, we'll have how many weeks in it?
2 weeks, 2 days.
2 weeks, 2 days. So now that you're done with this, all you need to do now is to add this column and then this column. Add them separately. 3 plus 4 is 7, plus 4 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 4 is 19, plus 4 is 21. Am I correct? Double check,
Yes.
please. 21. Remember, this is under weeks. And then for here, we'll have 1 plus 2, which is 3, 6, 9, 12. Am I correct? Am I
Yes.
correct? So it means
Yes.
that she's 21 weeks, 12 days. But you can't write it this way. Why? Because you still have some weeks, or you still have at least 1 week in these 12 days. So you remove the 7 days and add here, which would be what? 22 weeks. And then the remaining days will be what? Because you remove 7. So you have,
5 days.
yeah, 5 days. So this is her exact EGE. 22 weeks, 5 days. And if you want to do manually, you want to calculate from this 9th October. You understand? If you want to calculate it manually, start, okay, 29th, sorry, 9th October, 10th October, 11th. You want to count it with your fingers and all of those things. And you get number of days. You can still arrive at this. Now remember also, you still write plus or minus 2 days again. Plus or minus 2 days. Are we all together? Are we all
Yes.
together? Any confusion, any question?
No.
All right, so the last example will be the other LMP we had, which was 14th February, isn't it? 14th February. In short, this is easy to calculate, isn't it? Because this is just February. That's last month. In short, this is basically 1 month ago. 1 month. Yeah, this is 1 month ago because today is 16th February. Sorry, 16th March, isn't it? But let's calculate it again and then using this method, and then we'll see how we'll arrive there. So number 2, LMP is what? 14th February 2024. And EGA now is what we're calculating to be what? Okay, this one will draw the table straight away. Okay, EGA is 16th March, I mean. No, sorry, booking day. I mean, booking day is today, right?
16
Booking
March.
day, yeah. Please try and mute your mic if you're not answering or trying to. Thank you. 2024. All right, so we still go with the table. So we'll have, what do we have on the first column? You might not remember, but we have
Month.
months, days, weeks, and days. Okay. So the booking, the LMP itself was February, and we'll have just February and March. Okay, I mean, this line is too long. So let me just do this, and do this. We'll have February, and then we'll have March. So February was 14, but this year's February was 29 days. So you subtract 29 from 14, isn't it? And we'll have 15, right?
Yes.
For the March, you write the exact date, which is 16. Then for the weeks now, you go here, you write how many weeks do you have in 15 days? How many weeks?
2 days.
2
2
weeks.
weeks
2
and
weeks, 1 day.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 1 day. And here we'll have 2 weeks,
2 days.
2 days. Okay. So we'll add up the weeks. What do we have here? 4 weeks, 3 days. Isn't it? And yeah, like I said, if you want to estimate using, okay, you know that 14th February to 14th March is 1 month. That's 4 weeks, isn't it? And they have plus 2 days here. So that's supposed to be 14. So that's supposed to be 4 weeks, 2 days, isn't it? If you don't want to use this method, because this is very easy to understand, like using this LMP of 1 month ago. But then remember, always I tell it is what? Plus or minus 2 days. It means 1 day or 2 days. So you can see in this case now, we'll have plus 1 day, because here we see 2 days if you're going to use the direct method. So here we have 3 days, just 1 day that was added, so it is still within our calculation. You understand that, right? Is there any question? Is there any confusion? Hello,
It's
are you with me?
No.
Okay, it's clear.
So, sorry.
Yeah,
The
I'm listening. I'm
okay, never
listening.
mind. Never mind. I understand. Sorry.
Okay. So that'll be it all. This is about history taking and then how to calculate EGA and EDD. Okay. So I wanted the examinations to, examination has to be a separate class. Why? Because you will need I will need to actually explain. I won't be able to demonstrate this. Although in subsequent classes, I'll be able to. That's in the future, because I'll be having live videos where I'll be demonstrating this when I get the mannequin, and then also people will be able to use as a doll and the dummies, I mean. So for now, I won't be. This is just basically lectures I'm doing, so that's why I won't be able to really explain. But I'll explain as much as I can, and that will be basic. So that's all for today's class. Okay, thanks for joining.
Thank you so much.
Welcome. Have a good night, rest.
Thank you. You too.